Well, it's been a problem plaguing the streets of Central Florida many years. Street racers driving recklessly and endangering lives in the process. Now 9 men have been arrested in what deputies call an intersection takeover.
As News 6's Lauren Cervantes explains, the Orange County Sheriff's Office warns they won't be the last.
Orange County deputies released this video of what they call an intersection takeover. It shows cars doing donuts in the roadway and dozens of spectators watching. It would end with 9 arrests ranging in age from 17 to 45, all for street racing and stunt driving in South Orange County.
On social media, you can see other spectators getting hurt because they're doing a donut intersection and they're getting hit by other cars.
Sergeant Sergio Uribe with OCSO says dozens of deputies went out Saturday night and focused their operation where they knew the stunt drivers would be: South Orange Blossom Trail and Weatherby Road.
What we saw through that night, they did transition east towards Lee Vista area, but they don't specifically target or select one location to do this. They'll go anywhere they can.
The sheriff's office says they've seen a number of these incidents. This view from their chopper showing one from a week ago, which is why they've put resources into large operations to catch the stunt drivers. Sergeant Uribe describing another incident in which a driver was doing donuts around an Orange County fire truck.
We saw a fire truck be prevented from, going to a call for service. And when you prevent any first responder, any emergency service provider be prevented from doing their job, that impacts all of us.
The 9 men from Saturday are facing charges including racing a motor vehicle, which is a first-degree misdemeanor, and reckless driving. And in the case of 17-year-old Eric Medrano Romero Jr., he is also facing a felony charge for carrying a concealed weapon.
Someone at that age shouldn't be in possession of a firearm. It's dangerous, and God forbid that gun gets into the hands of somebody else.
And Trooper Steve now joins us. And Steve, I think I know the answer to this question, but what do you think about these crackdowns?
Well, Bridget, you said the word earlier, ridiculous is what this is. This is something that is so intentional. And I was going to say earlier that I didn't want to tease it out too soon, but when you look at that array, it shows you that stupid has no actual image to it. You have young, middle-aged, older, all these people out there choosing to commit crimes and bring their recreational activity out in the middle of an intersection. And that's what it is, the intersection takeover. They are preventing normal people, citizens that just want to do their everyday lives from commuting out there. And then some of these videos online are violent. I have not as in crime against each other, but they're out there trying to have a good time and then getting whacked by a car or damage to the roadway out there. It is absolutely insane.
Yeah. I feel like where it starts being very concerning too is when it starts impacting people who happen to be around there, whether you're, trying to get from one place to the other. You had the firefighters, for instance.
That was the craziest thing I've seen. So that post was from about a week ago, and it was an Orange County fire truck trying to respond to an emergency, and these drivers, these people are laughing. They're doing donuts violently around the fire truck. It's like, what happens if they were responding to your house and it was on fire and then you stopped them from going there, or an emergency happened and now someone's life is in danger? The level of law needs to be elevated for these drivers, because half these drivers, one, they're driving their parents' car because they're not responsible enough to have their own vehicle yet, and then they're messing their own insurance up. They're out there destroying the roadway because the consequences don't really exist.
I mean, so there's
crazy.
the level of disrespect versus the punishment don't seem to match up there.
Right, because here in the state of Florida, traffic's crazy, but our traffic consequences are really not as severe as they should be. Like when it comes to DUI, most local attorneys will drop that down to what we call a wet reckless, and that does not match the level of what the crime was committed. These guys are out there committing these intersection takeovers, and in actuality are maybe getting a slap on the wrist from a ticket or something.
To block a fire truck, that seems
it should
really
be criminal
serious.
at that point. You are stopping medical personnel from doing what they do and being a first responder in this community. This has been going on for a long time. And when I was a road trooper, we would attack these areas, and I use that word very, very specific, attack these areas to show that this is not okay. I know that the sheriff's office is really battling this right now. They have got the helicopter out there, and you see that video, and I just can imagine.
Not just a couple people hanging out.
Not just like hundreds of people, and I could not imagine where someone in their right mind would think, let me go out to Colonial and John Young Parkway, shut this down so we can just go play in the intersection. It's dangerous. When you get to sit here in a controlled environment, it's pretty obviously dumb. But out there in the street, where would you think, okay, I'm going to stand here, let's race the cars around?
Right.
It just does not make sense.
So do there need to be more places where you can go race? Like you mentioned a place in Bithlo.
That would be
great. Do there
great.
need to be more places for racing?
You know, that place out on the east side, Orange County, the Osceola County Sheriff's Office earlier, a few years ago, they sponsored a few events because of the problems that were happening out there, and they would encourage people to go out there and race in a safe environment. It worked in the sense that they weren't out on the streets doing it, they weren't out there causing crashes, and they were doing it legally with their friends. So that is the place where this belongs. It does not belong on a roadway where your average citizen with their family is out there driving, trying to be safe, but then there are people out there intentionally creating hostile environments. You guys know how I feel about this stuff. If it was up to me, I'd walk, grab your keys, and throw them in a lake somewhere. But I can't do that, so here we are.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, at least we got your commentary.
Next time, I'll be back with some more.
Yeah, not enough time.
Nah, I can go on.